maybe things are working now. Now that we've...
You're not my supervisor!
Now that we've lost all of our preloaded people. Yeah, now it looks like it's working. Of course! Alright, anyway, greetings and salutations everyone. Welcome to another Follow the Noob. Hopefully everything is working now. Everything looks much better than it did before. I don't know what was going on. I had to restart the client and OBS. I'm just lucky I didn't have to reset my machine as well. Just kind of afraid that I would. Alright, and just confirming that it's actually picking up the correct thing. Alright, good! Now we're finally fixed. Nice comment, dude. What? Okay. Well, again, I apologize for everything being so confusing. Unfortunately. Hopefully the viewers will, some of them at least will return. Hopefully we didn't lose everybody. That is sometimes the downside of the stream stuff. Sometimes even though it all looks like it's supposed to work and it's all wired in correctly, it just doesn't work. We got a medallion. That's very aggravating. Alright, well, at least, you know, a handful of you guys are back, and that's what matters. We're gonna have a good show. Looks like the group is up for a cursed crypt. That's good. We don't have one of those. But we also need to keep an eye out for potentially digging up another thing. And the wife is calling. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I'm back again. Hopefully everything's working. Everything seems to be going fine now. The wife called. I sent her... She had to go run an errand for her mom that needed the Remington and my truck, right? So, and she had to go to the hardware store. So I instructed her, while she's at the hardware store, to get 2 pieces of finished plywood, rip them to 28 inches wide and 8 feet long. And she just can't... She's having a trouble. She's having one of those days. So, I apologize. But everything looks good and you guys can hear me now. Hopefully everything is working correctly. I just had to mute for that phone call. We'll see what happens. Also, Aminra, can you hear me? Am I audible to you? If not, I'll type out a big long explanation. Okay, so, apologies. The explanation for why I like Wraithform on the hardcore server is altogether around level 12, you can pick up 25 incorporeal mischance, and then if you're wearing, like, in my case, I'm hoping to get together the entire Beacon of Magic set. So that's 25% lesser displacement, or 50% if I'm shield blocking from the Cloak of Night. And those 2 things together, plus dodge, of course. In this case, my dodge is 13%, and I still have quite a bit more wiggle room to get to if I can, like, find a bigger dodge item. Right? So, like, there's a lot of power in there. In the dodging attacks type shenanigans, which is a large portion of what I personally am looking for, is staying alive on the hardcore server. And then your Necrotic Bolt, your Necrotic Blast, they really don't care that much. They're just happy to have wizard levels. So it's not like you're looking to make your DCs absolute tip-top. You're never going to get the absolute tip-toppiest. DCs on the hardcore server anyway. So you can kind of make some stuff happen. For example, I'm 39 right now, which is pretty good, all things considered. Like, it's not the worst. Like, it is significant from, like, the equivalent character on the live server. But on the live server, it would be it'd be like 49, probably about 10 more on the live server. Let's see any dudes in there. That should be the correct key. Excellent. Let's get this collectible. So that is why I prefer the Wraith on the hardcore server compared to some of the other options. I also like having my necro item being an orb. Therefore, if I'm using a scroll and I don't get things switched back, while I am losing some spell power and whatnot because of not having the Barovian Scepter in my hand, it's not nearly as bad as some of the other options. Those are all good dudes. I just have web as a way to kind of control the crowd, unfortunately. Which we're just gonna spam. And keep spamming. There we go. Nice. Anyway, the group is actually doing a very good job. It's possible that I should drink an XP potion, but I don't have one. So, we'll just have to make do with what we do have. Put dude on attack mode for a minute. Anyway, I got to listen to approximately 0 of Jerry's stream today, so if anyone has any exciting news, I would love to hear it. What? How did that guy live? Oh, that's my guy. That's how he lived. Pop. Alright, guy stays here. Man, it's aggravating not to... things not working earlier. I don't like that people are casting Meteor Swarm. Or is he? Should be back by now. There he is. He likes me. What a good feeling. What a good feeling. Deep down inside. When the bad guy loves you. Trap at the door. Clear. The challenge of these undead quests, because I didn't take... well, I did take it, but I haven't memorized Undeath to Death yet, is kind of struggling here and there. I'm going to run around and do traps, but I'll be a minute. Top one's done. Is that all the traps that way? It's not. There's traps all over the place. But not here, right? This is trap free. Yeah. We'd like to go help, but I don't think we're going to get a chance to. Did someone confirm that I'm hearable now? For me? I mean, it should be working. Alright, thank you. Can confirm. Appreciate it. People are like literally standing on the trap box. Now if I can just get some trapping gear. life would be really good. I've always found if you jump from fat part to fat part, you're fine. You get away with things. Get away with things that you might not be able to otherwise. Also, I feel really slow. We did turn down 30 stride boots. So we're 5% slower than we have to be. I did the bonus chest. Just didn't loot it because I was working on other traps. I know some people are having difficulty hearing me. I don't know why the in-game chat has been so bad lately. I don't know why. I wish I did. Carnage. Not traps here? There's traps. Oh shit. I'm running away for a second, guys. Sorry. Please move. Okay. Sorry, that guy just came out of nowhere. Yeah, well now that I got some hit points, I'm not as worried about it. That was a little crazy. So I'm not sure if the Reapers have incorporeal. Did the Reaper come back? Okay. Well, he followed me down to the bottom, and I didn't get him killed. Unless my heal did a lot bigger damage boost than I thought it did. But that's what happens when you run ahead to try to do the traps for everybody. You get scared poopless. Looks like we killed an... Oh, no, we didn't kill an officer. Okay, so he wants to continue to try to save everybody. Ah, bollocks. Just buffed up this this gentleman. I didn't mean to. Then they said thank you. Now I feel extra bad. Like, it was never my intention to do this for you. Oh no! I need to be more careful. Okay, looks like everybody's okay though. I'm gonna start webbing like cray cray. Fully would have admitted if we failed the quest right. Although there's only 4 guys down here, so you don't fail if you kill all these dudes down here. This is now just as long as you don't kill anybody upstairs, you can kill all these dudes. There's only 4. And then we didn't rescue guys, but we did talk to things. We get the don't forget the bonus chest since we didn't kill anybody. Stupid Reapers. I like Reaper mode because it gives you that thrill, that extra like, oh god, I died, or oh no. But man, that's still terrifying. It's like Lowe's doing okay. This away really quick. The group looks like they're continuing to do more Reapers, and as you guys know, I have a tendency to, if there's people doing Reapers, to foolishly do more Reapers with them. And everything we need lined up for a Whiz King. Don't need this in my backpack anymore. I have to keep an eye out for stuff that Beef might like in the heavy armor department now, and I'm just like, I have no idea what people want from a heavy armor. I haven't worn a suit of heavy armor in so long. Hey, good morning, Talab. Alright. So the reason I keep pulling this up is I keep looking for... I need, sorry. I need to do some level 10 farming. Played with this group a bunch. This group is fine. Yeah, I think I better jump out. Well, or do I? We have a full group doing Reapers. Yeah, I think we just push through. I think we push through. I didn't catch it. I also didn't get the stream started properly on time. It's been having some problems. So I finally got it sorted out like 25-30 minutes into today's stream. So I missed it. I asked if anybody else had caught the weekly bonus and stuff like that, and I didn't get an answer yet. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Someone died at the Portrait of Strahd. 2 people died at the Portrait of Strahd. Ouch! At level 11. Ouch! Alright, so the reason we need to come to the bank is I don't carry around the... XP pots on one character. Let's just do the big 30% potion for now. Again, even if I get 2 hours at 50%, I'm only probably going to get a play for another hour, though. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna run with the pot right now. Change my mind. So a lot of the stuff I've been doing on my own, and plus, like I said, I got to do a bunch of Castle Ravenloft runs. So I'm not going to get a chance to... really take advantage of that 30% experience boost. So I'd rather just not have to worry about it at all. Let's reload on teleport scrolls. Our G8 scrolls are at 30. That's fine. Then we need a... Let's confirm that we don't already know. Yeah, we don't. Let's grab a 5th level spell component doodad. Let's scribe this one. And then while we're at it, let's grab Let's grab a stack of remove curse potions. Let's grab like 10 more. Beast first. Oh man, so much experience getting thrown in the garbage. One way or the other though, it's getting thrown in the trash, right? So might as well. Might as well be on the short side. Alright, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Teleport to Giant Hole. Let's pick up these quests just because I hate not having them, because then we'll end up having someone to be like, yeah, let's go ahead and do X. And it's like, oh, nope. I want this cloak. I think this cloak looks awesome. Apparently these do not look like fairy wings on the side to everybody else. I think they look like a fairy wing to me. Like they could easily go whoosh up in the air. Just checking to make sure everything looks good. I do really like mass suggestion for this, for Giant Hold though. I don't really care about this. I've yet to cast Hold Monster. I've not cast it one time. So has anyone got anything sweet to discuss this morning? Or is it just a matter of waiting until Samus gets murdered? We're stepping in. Let's get our game face on. Okay. Make sure that we are casting things on us and not on other party members who didn't ask for any help. Take care of the Sam first. Hey, you go away. Why won't you go away? Don't like that. Try to make a mental note. Ah, good. My spot is no longer good enough. I need to get a bigger spot item. I looked for one previously and found nothing. Needs to be on the goggle slot. Ideally, a big spot gym would be best. Like a 10 or 12 spot gym. My spot's not going off in here, just for the record. I am under-leveled for this. Well, honestly, search is probably also under-leveled, but at least I have an item for it. No. You go bye-bye. Again, as long as we have... Alright, well, we're not getting that chest. Apparently 2 is still a failure. Somebody else grabbed it. Like, I've eaten 2 now. I feel like if I grab a 3rd, I'd be definitely fat. Chest back here. Usually a trap right here, I think. Even if it never goes off. This one's not trapped. The great thing about people who are going for the hardcore bonus or the Reaper bonus that I really appreciate is the fact that they tend to take care of the breakable bonus, because that extra 10% to them is valuable, which I do appreciate because it is valuable to me too, but not enough for me to do it. But I suppose it's worth a lot more when you're running like a 50% pot all the time. Alright, it shouldn't be trapped, but I'm going to double check it. Yeah, should be fine. Normally only... In fact, I don't know if you can get both of those doors trapped. Or if it's a one or the other kind of situation. But I don't think I've ever seen where both of those doors have been trapped together. I've seen this door back here be trapped, though. Again, it looks fine. You can have the hireling pull it if you want to stay back. By hireling, I mean Skellington, of course. Randy Randallson. The man down to bone. So we are coming up to like the most unfun quest for my particular build, and that's Dragonhold Tour. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna. Oh, no! I want to break one. Break some barrels. One or two lags there. Hey Smash, how's it going, buddy? Trolls and Maze, huh? We're not doing the... Trying to see what the XP for that was. That was another 500. Ah, what a handsome moose you have there, my friend. Bet he rides in a fat bus like that. Actually, it's part of the reason I'm going to be... The stream is not going to be as long today as usual, even though we messed it up a little bit, is because of the fact that today is bus day. Wife has been on vacation this week, and we're working on the bus pretty hardcore. If you give me a second here. Never step into a quest on Reaper mode unless you're ready to get her done. But let me pull up a... So here's the current status of the bus for those of you who are interested. We've got cabinets now. Our refrigerator's in. That's going to go on slides, so it'll slide out into the room. Need to make sure that it actually fits. This will be the bathroom. So, coming along. Looks like people are moving the quest up to R2. I'm down. Alright. So, I got a tell from Bang here asking for necessary resistances. We will continue to honor that. You learn how many hit points I have with Rage. Just remember that. Want all the hit points. With all of our buffs and stuff, we're at almost 500. Plus some other people's temporary hit points too, I believe. Mass Death Ward should be, what, 6th? There's Randy. He's in here. Doing his job. Okay. That's all that matters. Hello. Welcome to Negative Levelville. Population U. There's some real shenanigans down here today, huh? Alright, so that was 673 Reaper experience. Oh man, that's good. That's way better than the 500 I was expecting. 200 more? That's pretty good. Should have got on my horse. Actually, I don't need to do mass protection. Confirm that this is in fact not trapped here. Alright, seems okay then. I think that if I do the traps, I will earn my keep. Enough where no one's going to be like, Samus, why aren't you contributing? Am I collectible on the wrong side of the wall for? No traps on this side? Oh, there is. See, my spot's real sporadic, and I'm not sure what's going on. Don't like it. Might just be a lack of wisdom, too. Check in here. Yeah, looks good. No. 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 Okay, they look fine. Looks like they got things under control. Haven't searched back here yet. Alright, you should be good now. Not two levers, so it should be fine. Whoa, Samus no likey. And that is why we have all the temporary hit points in that we can possibly muster. A lot of ouchie. And we even went negative. We went bats. Right here. Turned to a swarm of bats and disappeared. It's not quite as good as having the big purple ball turn on, but take it. Kind of surprised the fam's not back by now. Also, more than a little curious what my current Reaper experience pile is. Look at it in a second. 9,000 more to 7. I watched that one 2 or 3 days ago. And I remember thinking that her video is basically like everybody else's that uses that design. But so many of them blur together. I watch tiny house videos like non-stop. Didn't know that. Don't know anything about them short of my life stuff. So there's like 4 really popular designs. The first, one of the big ones has that like the long sloping back and then the sharp point. It's got a weird name, and it's pretty much what she did. I don't know if she ever mentioned it specifically, but they're like 3 or 4 models that get sold a lot for people who want to build their own tiny house. Then you kind of fiddle with the floor plans a little bit, but hers was very similar. The main difference is that instead of having like a real big, like she was all one big studio layout, which is similar to what we're doing. Like there's no variation there. So again, while we're waiting for people, I'll pull this design up again for 1 second. So like what we're doing here is I'm actually going to go ahead and block this section off with the wall right here off of this cabinet. And again, these area for the toe kicks are going to get cut off here and here, so they sit lower. And then right here against this cabinet is going to be a corresponding wall, which means I actually need a 3rd sheet of plywood that I didn't get. And maybe even probably just the 3rd. But this is not, like, people who have walled off rooms are not very common. Usually if you do a walled off room, you just pick one side of the tiny house and wall it off. To make like your bathroom or a bedroom or whatever. Alright, let's find this. Oh, he's not here. Okay. In this quest, we're also, in addition to our usual ones, we're also going to cast a Sonic. For you, you'd rather do it, but only for an RV. I'd rather have that than an RV, but I don't think I could live like that. Yeah, well, different goals for different folks, right? Like, it's something that my wife and I really need to do or want to do is travel around. You know, we got married young. Here he is. He's here now somewhere. There he is. We got married young. We kind of settled into adulthood early. And now that we're a little, you know, we're still young for not really being an empty nester because our son has moved back in, but he's not here permanently. Like, because he'll probably be getting his own apartment kind of pretty soonish. Alright, hey, watch out. There could be traps up there. Like that one, see? Ooh. Well, it should have been, but it went off 4 times, so let's just pretend that it's not. Yeah, I sent the skeleton up to show where the trap was, and then it went off way bigger than it was supposed to, and more people were up there than it should have been. I had it checked for the trap when it was okay, and then people jumped up there. I'll take 47% of the blame. Yeah, I know lots of people who they don't think they would like the idea of the tiny house, but this is how I'm thinking of it. Right? I sell my house and travel around, right? Worst case scenario, we don't like it. We can always find another place and get another house. That is not outside the realm of possibility. Again, could have been a trap. I'm trying to search for things. Again, remember my spot is not going off in these quests reliably. I'm gonna have to get a bigger. I've looked for a bigger spot item. I did not find one. Get some land, have a yurt, or so right now I have a small house in a neighboring town that we tried to sell a couple of times and it hasn't sold. So we technically have like a home base. Potential trap. Alright, it does not appear to be trapped. But, yeah, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but there's a possibility that we would buy land someplace else if we sold that other house here in Kansas. Let's recheck. Bangs, resistant. Okay, it's still good. Yeah, so it sounds like the kids, not the kids, the wife and the son are back. Hopefully they didn't have any problems. The idea of a boathouse sounds pretty awesome to me, actually. But coming from somebody who grew up in Kansas and has lived the vast majority of their life in Kansas, I don't think it would be a good idea for me to go buy a boathouse or houseboat. But it would definitely be cool to stay in for a while. I'm gonna go pick a place high and stay there. And then one of these people has been running around like cray cray. We'll have Randy follow them. Voices? Alright. We should have time to do the last one here before I have to go. Unfortunately, I do have plans, like I mentioned before, to spend the afternoon working on the bus with the wife. I will be back later this evening for our usual stream. Wow, I wish I could be famous. Oh, also, forgot to turn that back off. Sorry about that. Big jump, horsey. Rather take a second and make sure that everybody is not red alerted. Before we start jumping into stuff. And Ion's got the mass protection from elements. He seems to be casting. I feel like I missed it. Let's check the bang. He also missed it. So we'll give him one. I know, right? Although he doesn't promise you to make money, just to get followers. Which I guess is an easy promise, right? Hey, cutie. You guys able to get stuff out of the back of the truck okay?
Yeah.
Love you. Alright, let's try to jump over this trap. I'd rather not go down there and deal with it personally. Apologies, but I'd rather not get murdered to do this one trap. Oh, shit. It like blew me up and shot me backwards. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I do not know what the hell is going on. I'm just gonna burst across. It's worth the points. Or not. What the hell? What the shit is going on today? I literally hit my mistletoe and it didn't do anything. It burnt my mistletoe, but it didn't go off. What the hell? Thank you again. I swear, the traps and things are causing me all sorts of problems today. Somebody else is gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat it. It is legit terrifying. Also gonna search. Could be a trap here. Doesn't look like it. Check the other side. They found a Reaper though. Alright, looks like neither of the bridges are trapped. No one pulled this lever. I heal you, Carrie. I didn't realize what the last name was. That's funny. And he just ran through there. So glad. Good thing there wasn't a fire trap there. And process the churching. God, brain melting. Yeah, this will probably have to be the last one. The family's back, unfortunately. Oh, I'm glad that they're back, but unfortunately I'll have to wrap up after this. Even after all of our difficulties this morning getting everything to start. That's another 800 Reaper experience. Pretty good. Alright guys, unfortunately I have to bail. It's that time, unfortunately. But I'll be back in, honestly, probably, it's our Sibirus Dragon Shard Fragmente. Pick up these walk-up rewards. Anyway, I'll probably be back around 7, 8 o'clock Central Time. So that would be, what, between 7 and 8, or 7 and 9, 6 and 8 and 9, 8 and 9 Eastern. Wow, brain can't thing this morning. Numbers, word, shape, go to bed. Not bed. I got work to do, man. There's a bus that needs worked on. Oh, it's a quarterstaff. Gross. But it's still the best thing I've seen so far. Or a scarab. That also seems good. Take that, I guess. And then we got another couple of walk-ups over here. This guy. I was only in it for the riches. Alright, let's do a couple of things. One, let's go to the Hall of Heroes and check our standing. Okay. What the hell was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to check the leaderboard. The battle against the Reapers. Who leads the pack? So let's just... Yeah, Ion's at the top. So what's the bottom? The bottom for Reaper experience is 14. I could never hit the buttons. And we're at 41. Alright, so we should be in the middle of this pack somewhere, right? There we are. We're 18th place. Wow. Wow, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Alright, and then the bottom for favor is 28. Alright, so we're just under the very bottom slot on the favor list. Okay. Neither of those things seem unfair. So again, sometime today we need to do some more level 10 farming, specifically for the glove or the gloves, the armor or the robe or whatever you want to call it. What, update 37, right? It's the Mr. Ravenloft. Boink. Pretty sure it's an invitation to dinner. Yeah, I need this. The Noble's Regalia. And that's level 10. I think that's the last piece of the level 10 quest that we have to run to get the set we want. The back button. Yeah, this is the capstone of the first chain, so it's level 10, which means we need to do some loot runs on that, and then we need the silver threaded belt, and that comes from Raven's Bane. So that's chain 3. So if we can dig up the regalia, we can go farm we can take our level. As for level 10 favor, we're good now. For level 11 favor, we just have Desert Caravan. And then we have a couple of things in the 12 category, but not too much. So we're on track for getting some stuff done as long as we play careful. Alright everybody, again I apologize for everything being screwed up when we started the stream this morning. I do not know what happened, why it happened, but I had to restart OBS and the client. So maybe it's fine now. I have no idea. Fingers crossed for the future. Otherwise, like I said, I'll be back in 5-ish hours, I'm gonna guess, approximately. And I hope to see you guys then. One last thing, actually. One, you can support the stream financially at patreon.com/Samus for as low as $1 a month. That is the best way to help us out financially. But if you'd like to support the stream for free, please visit my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SamusGarobo, just like the Twitch page. Give some thumbs up or leave some comments on a couple of those videos. Of course, follow the channel. That's a great way to help support the stream. There's a lot of interesting content out there. For example, when I was running out to Chains of Pain through the desert, a bunch of the guys got lost out there. But if you go to my YouTube channel, for example, there is a how to go to the thing. Okay, over here on the YouTube channel, there's a video on how to get around in the desert. Right there, so you can like run around. Shows you the fastest pass to like get to all the different parts of the desert, stuff like that. A couple of build videos, etc., etc. So yeah, please consider hitting that for me. I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful day. There are probably lots of other DDO streamers on right this second, but I don't raid on DDO stream days. But yeah, we'll be back in like 5 hours. Cheers, everybody. Toodles.